Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman. On the hot seat today is me. Yes, this is one of our deep dive episodes where we go through some would you rather questions. We go through the pros and cons. We do some questions for terrible people. We go through some what would you do's. And yeah, that's it. Guys, you know how it is. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause. And at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin! Let it begin!
We don't do final choice on deep dive episodes, by the way. I just say it out of force of habit. Also, before we start, please like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We're growing and we love it. So, would you rather have random people boo and spit at you everywhere you go, or be unable to eat unless it's between the hours of 2 a.m. and 4 a.m.? Fuck. Okay. Listen, if this was the random people thing, if it was random people just booing you, I couldn't care less, right? Because then eventually I'll get some sympathy. You know, I'll get a news report. I'll be written up in the New York Times, LA Times, Boston Globe, Washington Post, right? CNN, Fox News. Everybody will want to interview the guy that just always has random people boo him. But it's the spit thing. It's the spit thing that's getting me, man. I can't do that. I can't spit at you everywhere I go. I get spit on everywhere. Fuck, man. That's embarrassing. That's inhumane. That's disgusting. And this time of the Rona, that's technically assault if you spit on someone. Okay, also at the same time, be unable to eat 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Listen, I don't mind intermittent fasting like the rest of them, but man, I need food. You can drink. We'll say you can drink. We will say that you can drink because if you don't have water, you'll die. And if you don't have, and you can still eat food, but you have to eat it in the wee hours of the morning. Honestly, I'm so much of a foodie. I'm gonna have to go ahead and have the random people boo and spit at me. And then I'll just wear hazmat suits everywhere because I know all the time there's gonna be people spitting at me. Damn, that hurts. But think of it this way. Let's say I'm out and about and I'm hungry, right? It's 12 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm hungry. What am I gonna do? I can't eat anything. It doesn't say you're not going to be hungry. It just says you're unable to eat. Think about that. It does not say don't be hungry unless it's in the hours of 2 a.m., 4 a.m. You're not allowed to eat. So you're going to be malnourished. You're going to be sick all the time. You're not going to be malnourished because you're definitely going to eat. You have 2 hours to eat. That's fine. That's enough time to eat for the day, to be honest with you. To have one meal a day or one meal early in the morning and start off your day, and that's fine. But I don't know. I eat socially too much for me to not pick the random people booing at me. That hurts though. I don't want to do that. Would you rather break a bone in your body once a week? Oof, who writes these questions? Or temporarily break your mother's back every time you step on a crack? I'm going to read that again because I don't want to seem like a horrible person when I answer this. Break a bone in your body once a week, or temporarily break your mother's back every time you step on a crack. Wow. All right. So we have a couple rules here at Tough Choice. The first rule, of course, is Beyonce always dies in our final choice. The second rule is you're allowed to be shallow or materialistic. You cannot be both. And the third rule is no self-harm, period. Right? If you can avoid self-harm at all costs, avoid it. And let it be known that I love my mother, right? I'm not one of those guys with mommy issues, right? Talk to my mom at least once a week just to check in. Both my parents are getting older now, so I make sure I check in a little more. I can't break a bone in my body. I can't. Once a week? It doesn't say break, and it doesn't even say break the same bone. It says break a bone. Nah, man, I can't. I will avoid cracks right? And we all know Listen, I will avoid cracks. Maybe I won't step. Maybe from now on, I'll use a skateboard or I'll use one of those scooters. I will avoid cracks as much as possible. I think I can figure it out. If we're being honest, I think I can figure it out. I think I can go around and avoid cracks. Also, it's just temporarily. Temporarily means like, it's broken for maybe like an hour or two, right? And my mother was born and raised in Nigeria. She's a soldier. She can handle it. She can handle a broken back every now and again, right? But I was raised in Houston, Texas. I cannot handle a broken bone once a week. A random broken bone once a week? No, but I love my mother. I don't know why I need to keep saying that I love my mother, because it does sound kind of mean that I'm thinking about myself over my mother. But my mom has lived her life, and she would definitely understand if I don't want to break a bone in my body once a week. I think she would understand. Just saying. Actually, now we can go to our monthly choice, our constant choice by Grayson Oglesby. So each month, we're going to have one question that every guest will get. And for the month of January, we did a submitted question by Grayson Oglesby. I was saying his name wrong pretty much all month. I apologize for that. Send me an email and I'll apologize again. Would you rather, is what he said, clean your car with your mouth or eat a 12-ounce human steak prepared to your specifications? Now, let's really think about what he's asking. All right. 1, 12-ounce human steak. Okay. You're eating a human. No human wants to, 99% of humans don't want to eat humans. Agreed. Right? You have a less likelihood of dying. Yes. Will you get sick? Yeah. Even if the steak is prepared perfectly by a 3 Michelin star chef, you're still probably going to get sick. It's a human, right? This isn't deer meat. This isn't cow. This isn't veal. It's human muscle that you're eating. Okay? Now, prepare to your specifications. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You can have it, by the way, for human. I don't know. I've never eaten human before. I'm pretty sure you should definitely just cook it well done. Just to cover your losses, just to, to dot your I's and cross your T's, you should definitely probably cook it well done. Just saying. At the same time, cleaning your car with your mouth. Will you die? I don't know. That's the thing. And that's the problem here. I know I won't die with the human steak. If I cook it well done, I'm not going to die. I'll get sick, definitely, but I'm not going to die. I don't know if you're going to die by cleaning your car with your mouth. I just know that my mouth is small and my car is, even though it's a 2-door, it's still large in comparison. It's like cleaning your 2-door car with your toothbrush. It's going to take you a couple hours. That's like cleaning your think of it that way. Cleaning my coupe with a toothbrush is like cleaning my car with my mouth. And it's like, there's just so much dirt. I don't know about you guys, but I don't wash my car a lot. I wash my car either when it's just too dirty, or I wash my car when someone's going to be in it. I'll probably slip by the quick car wash really quick, right? But for the most part, like once every other month, I'll wash my car. Like I work from home. It's not a priority to wash my car, So I might die. You're definitely going to get sick. The sickness will be a little more than the human steak. I'm just saying, no one wants to eat a human. Well, let me not say no. I don't want to eat a human. I don't want anyone to think that I want to eat a human. At the same time, you got to look at pros and cons here. There are more cons for cleaning your car with your mouth than there are cons for eating a human steak. Now, psychologically, what will happen? Psychologically, if you clean your car with your mouth, that's between you and yourself. Eating the steak is also between you and yourself. Psychologically, cleaning your car with your mouth is a little less strenuous on the psyche than knowingly eating a human, it is a little less strenuous on the psyche. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm leaning towards I'm still leaning towards eating the human steak, but I can see why you'd want to clean your car. Because eating a human, still, if you knowingly eat a human, like, come on, man. Like, I know you're not, nah, damn it. Now I'm thinking about it. I'll just clean my car with my mouth and see what happens. Yeah, I just worked through it, guys. I don't know. I'll clean my car with my mouth and we'll just figure out what happens. Yeah, all right. Well, that sucked, but we'll figure it out. Let's go through some deep dives. You have the power to wipe tuberculosis off the face of the earth so that no one will ever die from it again. But in order to do so, you have to become paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of your life. No one would ever know of your sacrifice. Do you do it? Hear me out. Hear me out. If I was younger, this would be a simple question. If I was younger, if I was like still in like my early 20s, I would say, of course not. I'm not going to be paralyzed. Fuck it. Right? I don't know nobody with tuberculosis. I still don't know anyone with tuberculosis, but I'm older now. I'm wiser now. Right? And if I know in my heart I can save the world of a disease that kills millions of people a year, and it's very hard to treat. I'm looking at it now, actually. Tuberculosis is rare. Man, I thought it only kills 200,000. Oh no, it doesn't not even cases. The cases are only 200,000 a year. So no, I'm not doing it. I thought tuberculosis was higher. Oh no. You know what? I just realized I thought tuberculosis was sickle cell anemia. That's what I thought. If it was sickle cell anemia, I would take the wheelchair and cure everyone that is born with sickle cell anemia, because that's basically a death sentence, right? So tuberculosis, though, that's just your lungs are infected and you can get over it. There's treatment for that. Fuck it. What are you talking about? I swear to God, I don't know why that question was even posed to me. Like tuberculosis, no self-harm. Self-harm counts being in a wheelchair, even though it's not really being in a wheelchair, right? Let's do another deep dive. Jesus, the Buddha, and Mr. Rogers. Which one of these dudes would you most like to have as your roommate in a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom apartment? Once he has signed the lease, the two of you will use Craigslist to fill the other spot. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know of how we're going to get the third roommate. All right, let's go through the list. All right, we'll start with Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers, all three of them would be good roommates. I feel like Mr. Rogers would be the one who cooks more, right? I feel like Mr. Rogers, a lot of people, you guys don't know this. Mr. Rogers was a Marine. So Mr. Rogers can build shit, right? I wasn't a Marine, but I know a good number of Marines. I've performed for a Marine battalion before. Big ups to Bastard Bravo in Camp Pendleton. I'm going to not do Mr. Rogers. The Buddha, I don't really know much about the Buddha, so I'm not going to do him either. You got to room with Jesus, and here's why. Here's why you room with Jesus. Because, 1, still Jesus. 2, the fact that it says that you're going to find the third roommate on Craigslist means that you need the first roommate to just be amazing, right? And I don't know if you guys have ever had roommates before, but when you're in Los Angeles, finding a roommate is insane. I used to live with roommates across the hall from where I am right now. Found them on Craigslist. Most of them were great. Like one of them was a little off. You know what I mean? So it's a crapshoot really with roommates because you're rooming with strangers. But if you automatically know that at least one of your roommates is gonna be this immaculate prophet, right? Then what is there? Then what else is there to do? You know, this is why you got to room with Jesus. Let's go through some what would you do's. You move into a new house, but it's haunted. Your parents are afraid of ghosts, so it's your job to convince the spook to leave. without using any outside help, what do you do? All right. Your house is haunted. Your parents can't do nothing. It's up to you. How do you, honest to God, everybody walk around naked. Seriously. Everybody. Everybody needs to walk around naked because no one, listen, I've been working out. So my body's getting better. But even if I had like a 6-pack abs, right? I'm pretty sure no one wants to see me naked every single day of my life. Like every day inside the apartment or the house, everybody's naked. I'm pretty sure they're going to leave. I'm pretty sure the ghost is going to leave. If you see, how big is my family? My family's 5, 6, 7 people. If you see 7 adults just walking around the house, just butt naked, you're gonna stay as a ghost? You're gonna stay? Nah, fam. We know you're not gonna stay because that's insane if you stay. That really would be insane. There's no reason for you to stay. So why would you stay? And if the naked stuff doesn't work, then honestly, you're probably just gonna have to negotiate some terms with this ghost bitch and figure out how to cohabit, right? Coexist, like that little bumper sticker says. You know, they should put a ghost on there also so they know you have to coexist with the unseen also, not just the religions. Okay? I don't know. That's interesting though. Honestly, if we're being totally honest, I would probably just sell the house and move. But I probably wouldn't try to convince the ghost to leave because I know the naked stuff probably wouldn't work, so we would probably just move. Would you rather orgasm at will or make other people orgasm at will? So basically the question is asking a man if I would rather do what I can already do or make other people orgasm at will. So basically they're asking me, would you rather do what I can do whenever I want to do it or become a legend in the bedroom? Would you rather orgasm at will or become the greatest ever to ever do it? Guys, come on. Yes, make other people orgasm at will. Now, if I was a woman, probably she would want to orgasm at will, right? But you make other people orgasm at will. And I'm not even talking about the bedroom. Think about if you're in a dark alley. Think about if someone's trying to rob you. Think about if you're at a bank and you want to rob the bank, right? If I want to rob a bank, I don't need no guns. I'm just going to be like, listen. Pull them aside. Say, hey, I need you to go in there and I need you to just give me $4,000, right? And if you don't, everybody in this bank is about to bust a nut, right? And of course, they're not going to believe you. So you make them bust a nut, right? And they're going to be like, oh, that's a coincidence. And then you make 3 other people bust a nut. And they're going to be like, what's wrong with you? Are you a witch? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And then you make 4 more people bust nuts all in the bank. Listen, the powers are unlimited. Don't just think the bedroom here, even though you will be a god in the bedroom, but the power is unlimited. Just saying. Would you rather have your eyes on the back of your head or never hit puberty? Damn. I'm going to take these eyes in the back of the head. Never hit puberty? Listen. I've hit puberty. I'm 31 years old. Puberty's been hit and my voice is like this. So imagine what my voice was like before puberty. You know what I mean? Like I can't go back, right? Puberty is not just hair on your nuts and a deeper voice. It's just muscles developing, right? Your brain developing. It's a whole thing. Don't think that it's just hair. Right? Don't think that it's just growing a bush, guys. It's more than that, right? I'll take these eyes in the back of my head and I'll just walk backwards. To be honest with you, I can figure it out. I can figure out how to walk backwards. Not a problem. Would you rather learn they're making a Lifetime movie about your life, but this time it's starring Lance Bass from NSYNC, or do all the nude scenes of Donald Trump's life? Okay, hear me out. All right? Listen, because you probably have no idea what I'm going to say. A Lifetime movie is an honor, in my opinion. If they make a Lifetime movie about you, that is an honor that doesn't just go to anybody, right? You have to kill your husband. You have to get away with a murder. You have to like meet the love of your life in like a coffee shop 4 times, and then they get pneumonia and die, and then get resuscitated, come back to life, and then they meet you again at the coffee shop. Those are Lifetime movies. So when you get a Lifetime movie, that's a big deal. The problem is that this movie is a little miscast, because Lance Bass is not black. I am a black man, right? It's not a good fit. So if Lance Bass is gonna play me, I have a problem with that. That's all I'm saying, and I'll table that side for now. The nude scenes of Donald Trump's life. Let us not forget that Donald Trump is a millionaire. Let us not forget that Donald Trump has only married models. Let us not forget that Donald Trump is a sleazebag. Well, okay, we're being honest, and I don't want to sound mean, but Stormy Daniels isn't that hot. I don't find her attractive at all. But that would be the only nude scene of Donald Trump's life that I probably wouldn't like. But I mean, listen, here's the thing. Okay. Now I'm just thinking about all the nude scenes of Donald Trump's life, and we forget that he's a billionaire. So some of the nude scenes, I'm saying a good number of the nude scenes are going to be very disturbing. They're going to be extremely graphic. They're going to be probably nasty, probably disgusting. So I'm going to have to do the Lifetime movie with Lance Bass. I will probably write an op-ed somewhere in like a paper, or I'll write like a blog post talking about how Lance Bass didn't really portray me correctly and all that good stuff. But a Lifetime movie is still a Lifetime movie, right? So you have to be grateful. I'm always going to be grateful for Lifetime to make a movie about me, of course. Would you rather get a tattoo of a 6-pack of beer on your abdomen, or bring laxative brownies to the church bake sale? Oof. Listen, the thing about church bake sales is that they know who brought what, right? And if everyone has to shit because of your brownies, you're not going to be invited back, right? And if everyone knows that you put laxatives in the brownies and they still didn't say anything, and they ate it and then they still had to shit, you're going to be excommunicated from the church, right? And I'm not even Christian, but I don't want to be like excommunicated from a church. Come on now, that's embarrassing. At the same time, listen, I don't have any tattoos, and a 6-pack of beer on your stomach is one of the dumbest tattoos you can get. But I mean, it's not the dumbest tattoo you can get. I've seen stupid tattoos, but 6-pack of beer just seems like you like to have a good time, I'll do the laxatives. Here's why. Because here's what I'll do. I'll make sure multiple people are bringing brownies, right? Or I won't just bring brownies. You know what I mean? Rules are rules. You still have to bring the laxatives. You still have to put the laxatives in the brownies. You have to bring them to the church bake sale. But I might bring Rice Krispie treats. I might bring other snacks. I might bring some protein bars, right? I will diversify my options. So if you get sick from the brownies, it was just the brownies. It wasn't me. You got to diversify. You got to make sure that they know that there's so many options that you could have chosen. So when you choose the brownies, that's on you. Just saying. It's on you. Would you rather be unable to grow hair anywhere on your body, or end every question you ask by saying ? Out loud? Damn. Listen, okay, I'm a grown-ass man, and I need to have hair on my face. I just need the beard. I need the beard, right? I'm old, but my face seems young. So if I don't have the hair on my face, it's going to look a little too young, and it just looks weird, So, and anywhere on your body, I only need hair on my face. I don't need hair anywhere else. Well, no, eyebrows count. Actually, Whoopi Goldberg doesn't have eyebrows, and no one's noticed for years. So, I mean, it's not that important for eyebrows. Now here's the thing about question marking out loud. Every single question. I can't do that. I can't. Now I'm thinking about it. How many times do you ask a question? And how many times do you ask a simple question? Right? Maybe you can turn your questions into statements, right? Instead of saying, may I go to the restroom? You say, I just wanted to get your acknowledgement to my inquiry about going to the restroom. Yes, you can do that. If you make your question statements, you know what? I'm going to make my question statements. Boom. Boom. So instead of, no, we know what it means. You know what it means. Come on now. We can't cheat the system like that. We can't. Damn, this is hard. I need hair, but I can't do the question mark. So I'm going to have to do the unable to grow hair on anywhere on my body. I'll be smooth as a dolphin, right? But no facial hair and no eyebrows. It's going to look very strange, right? It's going to look strange. I can't, damn. All right. Listen, I really don't want to do the question mark, but I need my beard. All right. Yeah. I'm going to stick with the no hair. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right, guys. That is the end of our episode. This was usually deep dives are faster, 25 minutes, just to get you something to listen to. So if you enjoyed this, if you have a tough choice question you want us to consider, or if you have a question for one of our deep dives, if you have something for Something's Gotta Go or Black Excellence, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. You can follow me at Kazeem Comedy. That's KAZEEM Comedy, at Kazeem Comedy on all platforms. Like, share, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends. We're growing, of course, and we are loving it. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye.